All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Tatum. Now Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Here's Giddey. Here's Wembanyama. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's George. Count that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Giddey. Tatum pulls it in. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Back to Giddey. Down low. Here's Duncan. From deep, Wembanyama fires in the triple. Wembanyama's got 5.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Roy. Shoots over George. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Inside. Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Up top, Giddey. To the middle. And stolen by Bol. For 3, George. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Giddey. Here's Duncan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops it first.
Tim Duncan, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for New York.
Detroit leading by 3.
33. Scottie Pippen.
Booker surveying the D. To the inside. Good work there as it goes.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And New York has possession. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Howard. They double him with Booker. Here's Pippen for three. Here's Robertson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both good from the line that time.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
George. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Detroit. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Kicks it to George. Drives to the hoop. Booker with the defensive effort. And New York has possession. They trail by 1 to the paint. Stolen by Davis. Here we go. For 3, George. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Right side Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Davis. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And here's New York now. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And the shooting percentage also very high. But just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Detroit calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
New York making a switch here. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Detroit. Jacks up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New York.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
They set the pick. Stolen by Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Into the lineup for New York. Number 14, Oscar Robertson.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Morrison. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Roy. counted from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
There's 57 seconds left in the second. Howard's shot's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid! Punishing the basket.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Embiid covers. Clock at 6. The rebound by Detroit.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Stackhouse. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. James. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Allen can't get it to go. Here's Morrison. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And New York has possession. The lead is 2. Driving to the basket. Roy can't get it to go.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
James outside. Down low. Allen on the wing. For the lead. Gets the 3 to fall. Allen's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. George left side. Excellent D there from Embiid. And they're on the break.
Tim Duncan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, George with a steal. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Pass to Roy. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. It's a one-on-one situation. Blocked. And there's a pick. Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Roy. The rebound by Duncan. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a one-point game. Here's Roy. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the break. And he can't jam it through.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Duncan. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Giddey has got the ball here for New York. They lead by 1. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Sinks it from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Duncan. Allen outside. The three. Here's Roy. Just 5 on the clock. And there's James from the arc. Paul George pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Roy's shot is good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Detroit calls timeout. .26 seconds left in the third. And here's George. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Booker for three. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 12 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. New York out in front, up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kicks it to George. To take the lead. Rejected by Bol. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot's good. And New York leads by 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes and continuing to come up with steals.
Booker looking around. To the middle. Knocks it loose. And that one is hammered home.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. Beyond the arc. Pass to Morrison. Second chance shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Detroit trails by 8. Booker for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Inside. Bol. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Bol drops them both. New York leading by 8. Outside Booker. Howard in the high post. Back to Booker.
2 minutes.
Pass to Stackhouse. Drains the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Booker. And here's Howard. Pass to Bol. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And New York leads by 13.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Davis a screen for three. George. They grab their own miss from the arc. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Bowl. And again, New York with the triple.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
"52 seconds left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock. The half-court heave is off target.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And Booker's got the ball here for Detroit. They trail by 16. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George outside. Can they get it? George with another miss. Here's Robertson. Three-pointer, no good. So New York wins it.